So during my daily overdoses on Terry Bogard content, I've noticed this strange particular question crop up in the people also ask section. And you know, I've always scoffed at it. Of course Terry isn't in Street Fighter, idiots, that's Ken. But I'd also heard rumours floating around about Terry originating in Street Fighter 1 or something. You see, there's an interview of Takashi Nishiyama and Hiroshi Matsumoto in SF25, The Art of Street Fighter, which is an art book released in 2014. In the interview, they describe a Caucasian man with jeans and a leather jacket appearing in the title sequence to Street Fighter 1, who they say was the original model for Terry Bogard. Or at least that's what I can make out using shitty text translators, because it's all in Japanese and I'm not really in the mood to shell out $200 to get an English copy of an art book for a franchise I don't really care that much about. So, he's in the intro to Street Fighter 1? Well, what are we waiting for? Boot that son of a bitch up, come on, we've got to see this shit, this is a big deal! Now, for some of you very astute viewers, you may have noticed, that doesn't look anything fucking like Terry Bogard. Okay, so who is it? The developers noted that apparently this character doesn't appear anywhere else in the game. So I guess to double check I'm just gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna have to play Street Fighter 1. Well, there we go, I played through the entirety of Street Fighter 1, I played the entire thing and I didn't see a single character that looked anything remotely like, oh wait a minute, Joe. The first opponent you faced literally looks precisely like the guy in the intro. Same hairstyle and colour and same ugly smug ass face. Well, what the fuck? Why did the devs say that he didn't appear anywhere else in the game if he's clearly right here? Well, I suppose the truth is that Terry isn't actually in Street Fighter 1. It's just that the devs had already decided that after Street Fighter, they wanted to create a sequel that had a protagonist that shared a similar vibe to this dude. You know, leather jacket, dusty jeans, worn out sneakers, that kinda American everyman type beat. You're probably astonished that this ugly son of a bitch was the blueprint for Terry Bogard. But remember how Terry actually looked in Fatal Fury 1. Absolute monster. So yeah, I guess this guy's just what Terry was, you know, kind of based off. You can't really actually say it's an actual appearance by the character. What, you thought there was more? You thought I'd be able to bring this right round and unearth some incredible lore reason as to why this actually is Terry Bogard in the flesh? Nah, listen bro, cool shit like that never happens. Life is always mundane and unsatisfying. This isn't some Sonic and Radmobile type shit. That's just either Joe or some fucking other guy that served as a vague inspiration for Terry and nothing more. So I guess I'm just done with this video, barely even 3 minutes in. Ever notice how Street Fighter and Fatal Fury's names fit the other franchises more than their respective titles? Like Fatal Fury is all about a Street Fighter street fighting in the streets of Southtown. I don't know how the name Fatal Fury relates to Street Fighter, but fuck you, go with me here for a second. You ever notice how Street Fighter 1 just has Fatal Fury DNA all over it? Well, it literally is the beta for Fatal Fury. A lot of people don't know this, but Matsumoto and Nishiyama would leave Capcom after developing Street Fighter 1, where they'd join SNK, and then develop Fatal Fury as Street Fighter's spiritual successor. I don't know why they developed a sequel to the game they made at a different company at another one, but fuck it, I guess mad lads make do. More accurately, Nishiyama would create Fatal Fury, whereas Matsumoto would branch off and instead make Art of Fighting. While they're both absolute fucking legends, I have to give points to Nishiyama for creating the best goddamn character design on the fucking planet. Imagine walking this earth as the man who designed Terry Bogard. Jesus, I'd love to suck his dick, shake his hand. I did tell a lie earlier, I didn't actually play through Street Fighter 1. I'd never put myself through that kind of fucking torture. And this is coming from someone who's beaten abeaof too. Nah, I just watched someone else do it, and I gotta say, even just taking a relaxed view of the game, I spotted some cool shit that totally reminded me of Fatal Fury. Like, let's go back to Joe for a second. No, this Joe. This stage really reminds me of Yamazaki's stage in Fatal Fury 3. Maybe it's the same place. Also, check out Mike's stage. The Mount Rushmore sprite is basically identical to the one in Terry's stage in Fatal Fury 2. Speaking of, did you know that in Fatal Fury Special there's a special patch you can hack in that changes the Mount Rushmore sprite to instead show the bosses of Fatal Fury 2? From left to right you see Billy, Lawrence, Krauser and Axel. Although Axel looks completely fucked up. And it also causes Mr. Big to appear, doing his weird air move. I have absolutely no idea why this is in the game. Just so fucking random. It's kind of funny how Street Fighter 1 has more in common with Fatal Fury than even Street Fighter 2. It's like you can absolutely tell it's made by the same people. So you know, I guess if you really want it, you could say this is Terry Bogard himself. Just you know, uglier and with less cool hair and wearing a different beige fucking jacket. I don't know, it kind of looks like the one that Jeff wears in the manga, but, you know, whatever. You know, I really don't have a clever way to close this video out. I don't even know why I even talked about this. I guess because most people don't know about it, and it's kind of a cool little tidbit. I guess at the end of the day, the moral of the story is, go play Fatal Fury, it's fucking awesome. Okay, we're gonna read some of this fucking script because my original take was shit. Here we go. Fucking hell.